Time now to turn back to meteorologist Cedric Haynes, who is in the Storm Alert Weather Center on this Monday afternoon as we kick off a new work week, and we're doing so on a chillier note out there. Hey, Cedric.
Hey there, Latrice. Yeah, you know, of course, last week was spring break for a lot of kiddos, and they enjoyed some very spring-like temperatures. In fact, one day we hit or got close to a record high temperature in the low 80s. So very nice, very different out there this week here. As we kick off the week, temperatures are about 10 to 15 degrees colder than just 24 hours ago, and that means we're going to continue to see a cooler trend moving into the area. 50 degrees in Chattanooga, 50 degrees in Dalton. We've got 48 degrees in Murphy, 50 degrees in Scottsboro, 48 in Dayton, but our friends up along the plateau, oh my, old man winter really making its field known out there with temperatures still in the mid-30s there. It's only 40 degrees in Nashville as you get closer to this core of this high pressure, this colder air mass that's trying to drift to the south and east. You can see temperatures are much cooler, only in the 30s there, whereas you get closer to that cold front that moved through here yesterday, temperatures are in the 60s. So we're kind of right in the middle there, a nice medium for us. But overall, cooler air is trying to push south and east. Wind chills right now, yeah, we've got those just to our north and west. Again, feeling like the actual temperature in Chattanooga, but it feels like it's 32 degrees right now in Nashville. Feels like it's in the 20s off towards the north and west. So while it is going to be chilly out there this afternoon, I guess it could be worse, at least in some spots. We've got temperatures that'll climb into the low, maybe the mid 50s. I think in Chattanooga we may hit the double nickels is what we call it, I think. But areas to the south and to the north may only stay in the low 50s. We'll have lots of sunshine though, and we're going to have some low humidity, which will play another part in our forecast as we go throughout the day as well. So 54 in Cleveland, 55 in Dalton, 53 Athens, 52 Murphy, only in the 40s up along the plateau, and it's going to be a chilly 40s, but hey, we're going to see lots of sunshine in those breezy conditions. As I mentioned, the wind and the temperatures with the dry air is going to play a part in our forecast because we've got some of those ground fuels that are somewhat dry out there. It's not horrible, but with the low humidity levels that we're going to have in place and the humidity dropping along with the breezy conditions, that could lead to an elevated fire danger across the entire area this afternoon. So just use extreme caution if you're going to be out there trying to do any outside burning today. The big story turns to the night though. Look at this, clear skies. We're still have a little bit of a breeze early on. Temperatures though are going to plummet down into the 20s across the area. So yeah, it's kind of unusual for us, especially this late in the year, but it's not impossible. But there is a freeze warning in effect for pretty much our North Alabama and North Georgia communities. Now I know what you're saying. Why is there no freeze warning in southeast Tennessee, western North Carolina, and the Blue Ridge Mountains? We know it's going to be below freezing there too. Well, it all has to do with the growing season, the official growing season. And so the National Weather Services in Alabama and Georgia have already begun their growing season, which is basically when they issue these alerts. But for southeast Tennessee and North Carolina, it's going to be about another week or so. So basically what that means is, of course, we're expecting widespread freezing temperatures that could hurt or damage some of those crops and sensitive vegetation. And again, it's issued once the growing season officially begins. But again, for right now, this is not too significant out there. But it is something that we will be watching for you very closely. Of course, another thing we're watching, yeah, the pollen count with these temperatures, but we may get a little bit of a break from that as we get towards this coming week here, at least for the next couple of days. Here's your 7-day forecast. Again, 55 for your Monday with lots of sunshine. Spring arrives on Tuesday, Latrice. Yeah, I mean, hey, it could be worse.
58 degrees for spring, right?
Yeah, it could be snowing. It's not snowing at least.
All right. At least the next day looks better.
Yeah, that's how it happens here in the Tennessee Valley, up and down.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much there, Cedric.